What's up, everyone? I thought I'd just jump a bit, see who is available. Again, yeah, this is a live mediumship reading. So if you would like a reading, whether it be a card reading, or mediumship, it is all free. So if you would like a free mediumship reading, this is the place to come. I just need to make them live. Just make sure that I am live. Because I don't want to go live if I'm not live. If that makes any sense. Yes, I'm live. Good. Now I've got that all done with. So yeah, I thought I'd just jump on because I've got my laptop on anyway. So I'm uploading a video, not for this Saturday, but for the following Saturday. So yeah, and I thought I'd jump on while I'm uploading the video. So like I said, just now, before I got distracted, I do live mediumship and it's free. So I don't expect any payment or anything like that. It's all free. I do this, well, I used to do this a couple of times a week. I used to jump on and give people readings, but sometimes life gets in the way and I can't do this as often as I would like, but here I am. So I don't know, so we'll see how this life goes. I don't really have anything major to talk about, but while I'm waiting for people to come on, I may do not a spell, but someone that I know found out that I do witchcraft or paganism, whatever you want to call it. And he was talking about money spells and banishing spells and all different kinds of spells there are out there. And he asked me to make him one. So I am thinking, while I'm waiting for people to come on and join me, just to let you know that I will not be here past 12 o'clock because I need to get ready for work later. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to get what I need to do this banishing spell. So please bear with me. While I'm waiting for people to come on. So, got myself some cinnamon. I need some paper. Right. So I think I'm ready. So as always, guys, I always fiddle while I'm doing a live. I need a pencil already. So yeah, if you're watching this on replay, do a lot of fiddling. I do have a lot of comments on. Okay. I lost that. Alright, never mind. So yeah, I've still got a lot of mess to sort out, especially on my desk. Anyway, as I was talking about, I keep getting asked about my crystals that I wear around my neck. Obviously, the crystal, obviously that's made by nature, but let me actually take it off. But some of the crystals that I've got, let's see if I can stop it from rolling around. There we go, that's the crystal that I'm wearing. Yeah, very nice. It's to me, it's quite a fiery. The colour of it is very fiery, reddish colour, and I feel that's what I need at the moment. That fiery kind of energy. So I'm gonna make 2 candles for this person. So this person is not Wiccan or anything like that. He just finds what I do interesting. Yeah, he finds what I do like interesting, and he often asks me like questions about like what I do, what I believe in, like what I believe when it comes to like certain spirits, which I'll probably talk about in a moment. So like one of the questions that he asks is like, do I believe in things like negative energy? Yeah, I believe in negative energy. All you have to do is just go online, just go on any social media. Yeah, go on any social media and you'll see negativity easily. Yeah, very easily. You'll see negative everywhere on social media. We live in a society where everything's negative. Everything is negative, sadly. So what I've done is, I better show you really. I've showed you before, I think, but I'll show you again. So this is for a client that is wanting a little bit more money to come into his life. So again, I've written the rune symbol F. So that's for fortune, wealth, fortune, health, that kind of thing. And I've placed it so that the F is facing up. Yeah, my finger's in the way. Do apologise. Did that on both because I'm going to give this client 2 candles. So with a little bit of cinnamon, you don't need a lot. Just a bit of cinnamon. Just a little bit. You don't need a whole busload of cinnamon for this. Smells Absolutely gorgeous as always. And just basically put it in the bottom of the little tin foil. So you need a tea light candle for this. And then with your little waxy bit, just put it inside the candle holder, and then from the outside it just looks like a normal candle. Let me just do the other one real quick. So again, a little bit of cinnamon. Try and get it somewhat, not one big lump in the middle of the tin foil. Try and like get it spread out a bit. Make sure I put the lid back on the cinnamon. And the lid won't go back on. Actually, I might leave that open actually. It smells quite nice. Again, put the wax back on in the little tin foil tray. And from the outside, it looks like a normal debris. So, as always, guys and girls, I'm giving this client these two candles to help bring in money for himself. I'm making two more for myself, of course. But again, I am not selling these to my client. For my client, they are free of charge. They are free of charge. Where have I put my? So yeah, like I made these two money spell candles for a client. I'm not going to charge my client for. Oh, Robin's sitting on my window. I'm not going to charge my client for that spell. No particular reason why I'm not charging. Just it's something that I like to do. It's something I like to do. Now, if anyone thinks that all this is hocus pocus and all of it's real, I want to tell you a story in a minute. It's a true story because it happened to me. That's how I know it's true. So let me just finish this off. And I'll tell you the story of the banishing spell that I did. So yeah, I said to my client last night, this is not going to happen straight away. It's not going to happen overnight. Said to my client, when you wake up in the morning, you check your bank account and you haven't got £2 million in the bank, doesn't mean it hasn't worked. Yeah, it doesn't mean it hasn't worked. It may be a case of like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe a case of like him maybe walking down the road, finding a suitcase full of money. Obviously, you hand it in, and then once that person that owns that suitcase hasn't claimed their money, then legally it's yours. But as long as you take it to the police station, and as long as no one's claimed it, then legally it's yours. There is a name for it, but I can't remember the name for it. So yeah, I'll do them to you later on. So yeah, they do call it something, but I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, maybe a case of him, walking down the road, find a large wad of cash. He may feel drawn to buy a lottery ticket. I don't mean this in a horrible way, but he may get contacted from a family member that he didn't know he had. They passed on and left him a good amount of money. So it could come in so many different ways. Again, it does not happen overnight. It doesn't happen within 24 hours, which goes on to my other thing that I was going to talk about. So a couple of years ago, I'd done a banishing spell, which contained a pumpkin and some ingredients to put inside. So I think it was cinnamon. I think it was cinnamon or some kind of like curry powder, like hot curry powder, olive oil, and some other ingredients. And you write down with black ink, you write down what you want to quite banish from your life. Could be a person, could be a certain situation. Write it down, put it on the bottom, put all the ingredients on top, and then every day, for the next couple of days, you light a candle. And then you let that candle burn down to nothing. After a few days of doing that, when you light the candle, you take the pumpkin outside. So so the idea is when you light the candle, that candle or any of that, so that bit of paper that you write your intentions on, it's drawn up through the curry powder, the olive oil, and all that kind of stuff, and then it's released through the candle. Again, if you want me to go more into witchcraft, I'm more than happy to. But then after like a couple of days of doing this, so you do this every day. So every day you put a candle in, and you light the candle, exactly. You do that for a couple of days. And then you find a river, or if you're lucky and you live by the sea, but you have to make sure that the tide is going out, not in. You put the pumpkin in the water and you let the water or whatever carry that pumpkin away. And then apparently then I was just thinking, apparently the water will carry away that i.e. person away from you. So back to my story, I did that a couple of years ago. Then all the stuff I needed to do, then the pumpkin, put it in the river carried it away, pumpkin disappeared, never saw the pumpkin again. Within the space of 2 years, and you think, yeah, okay, 2 years, that's a long time. The space of 2 years, my manager at the time, she got a job in the head office. So I didn't see it as much. I saw it every single day. I went from every single day to probably twice a year. The general manager, again, I put both of these people's names on this bit of paper. The general manager, again, this has been within 2 years. She had, a lot of things happened with her, more than my manager. So her mum died, her husband died, her son went travelling around the world, and she was home alone, all on her own. She had a couple of health issues as well. So when she lost everyone, I should say she lost her mum, she lost her dad, and her son went travelling around the world. She had a nervous breakdown at work, went off sick, obviously. She went to go and quit her job. So I heard two different stories with her. One, she quit her job. The other story I heard is that, again, head office found out and offered her a job, again, working for head office. So anyway, I didn't see her anymore. So two people, written down on a bit of paper, and two people, not even 2 years, disappeared from my life. Now, again, cut the long story shorter, before I left that job to work where I am now, the company changed hands to a different company, and they cleared out head office, so they got rid of like 60%, maybe even 70% of the people that worked in head office. And this is a company that would rather have workers than managers. They saw the company as a company of workers, hands-on work. So they got rid of about 60-70% of the people in head office because they didn't need them. A waste of space, waste of time, waste of space. The manager, and if the general manager was still there, which I pretty much doubt it, I think she quit. Both was made redundant. As long them two was made redundant along with the others. Like I said, about 70%. So, is that luck? Is that the banishing spell that I did? So again, it's up to you to decide on that. We're talking about two people that, excuse my language, we're talking about two people that are up each other's backside. They were literally up each other's backside. They had no intention of leaving this workplace because they had it easy. Whatever my manager was a horrible, nasty piece of work. Because she had her head up the general manager's backside, she got away with everything. You name it, she got away with it. Bullying staff, threatening staff, dragging staff into the office for petty little, stupid little things. She got away with it. because again, she was up the general manager's backside. Yeah, got away with it. So when I did that banishing spell, over that 2 years, I saw less and less of them two. And then they lost their job. So yeah, I think the banishing spell had something to play there on that. So yeah, that's the story. That's the story of the banishing spell. I do believe there is something in this, in the sense of whether you do the banishing spell or the money spell or stuff like that. Like I said in previous videos, it's all about the energy. It's all about the energy. If you walk out the door of your home and you're going to say to yourself, gonna have a good day, this is what I would like to do, I'm going to put 110% into it, I can guarantee you that you'll probably get 100%, maybe not 110%, but you probably get 100% out of the day. If you leave the door and you're negative, nasty, etc., then you'll get negative and nasty back. In the witchcraft Wiccan world, the law of attraction is really important. So what I mean by that is, I think people call it the witch's law. So whatever energy you give out, you'll get it back 3 times as much. So if you give out love, happiness, kindness, all the good things in life, you'll get that back 3 times as much. If you give out negative, you'll get that back 3 times as much. So yeah, let's bear that in mind. You don't have to be a Wiccan, you don't have to be any of that stuff. You can be just an average Joe going about your daily business. Just remember, what you give out, you'll get back 3 times as much. And personally, I think that's the reason why so many businesses now are struggling. Not just because of lack of money that's around. I think it's been going on, since COVID. Companies are struggling. I do feel it's to do with COVID, but I also believe it's, people had a lot of time on their hands during COVID. And I feel like quite a lot of people in the world are seeing what's happening and they're slowly starting to wake up. And I feel there's definitely a shift in the energy of these big companies, these big corporations that are making trillions of pounds from us, from me and you. So I feel that we're starting to change our behaviour because of these big corporations and etc. Not because they tell us to, but I think it's because we're fed up with it. So just remember that, guys. What you give out, you'll get it back 3 times as much. So that's why I going to give these 2 money spells to my client, because I personally believe that he does deserve, I wouldn't say endless amount of money, but I do believe that he deserves a little bit more than what he gets. Again, another thing, guys and girls. Back in the summer, the beginning of summer, once I found out that I can do this money spell, I did the money spell, and I've got a few other little bits to do with like money spells and whatnot. It was the end of August. I got an email saying that I'm getting 6.5% pay rise. Now we worked out that will be an extra, I don't know, £50 a month. Not even that. This is after tax. So once the tax man gets what he wants from it, it works out to be about 50 quid a month. So anyway, I did the money spell. Back in beginning, I think about end of July, beginning of August, when I started doing these money spells. Got an email saying that you're getting 6.5% pay rise. Didn't ask for it, didn't fight for it, I didn't kick up a storm about it. I'm happy to get paid whatever amount as long as I can pay the bills. I'm happy to I'm happy with whatever as long as I pay the bills, whatever. But then I found out that I got 6.5% pay rise. That's good enough for me. Right, guys and girls, I just had a look at the time and found out that I've been on this for about half hour. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your day. I hope you enjoy your Wednesday. I'm gonna disappear and get myself ready for the day. Get myself ready for the day. So thank you for watching on your replay. On my on my live streams, I'm gonna use the same thumbnail. So on my lives will be the same thumbnail, so you know that those are the live videos. If that makes any sense. Just to make it a little bit easier, I thought about that the other day. So I keep to the same thumbnail when it comes to my lives, and I know and you guys know, and there are my live streams. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Like I said, don't be shy on coming on my lives. Don't be shy on asking for a reading, on my live. Like I said, they're free. Don't be shy on asking me questions, asking for a reading, etc. I may be a little bit late replying to your message, but I will reply to your message. If that makes any sense. Maybe a couple of days, but I will get back to you, I promise. I'm not like other YouTubers and ignore your comment. I will get back to you at some point. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your comments and all the lovely stuff in life. And I will see you in my next live. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all soon.